I did see you posted. Congrats.
Thanks, man. I shot my first wedding yesterday, and it was, and I was basically just me, so I'm doing everything. My body kind of hurt too.
Yeah.
So overall, though, you know, drink something, you'll be alright.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? And as you should be, you know, we in a young man's game, but we still can feel them pains, you know, for doing it after a certain period of time and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, told my homegirl Lex a couple weeks ago, man, I really would love to get my man decertified in the whip, bro, just because I have been admiring your work for some time. That's your camera, by the way. You can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. It's a B cam, and you already know what it is, but it's just your camera, bro.
Camera?
Yes, you know what I'm saying? It's your own view. And I'm just gonna make sure we are double rolling. But oh yeah, we good and go. But yeah, bro, like what I said, this was like definitely something that I wanted to do for some time, bro, man. I really do. My bad, man. I just gotta say this. I really do appreciate what you do for being transparent, for taking your time to teach, and for just being open and honest about this camera shit and just your whole craft, man. But we gonna get all into it. Tell me first and foremost, like, are you comfortable, bro? You can lean that chair back, bro.
Yeah.
Please, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is a black show. This is your show, bro. Get your ass comfortable and relax, my nigga. Got your bottle of water, man. I usually have the little box water, but we gotta do some bottle today. Decide, don't Volkswagen,
You know, Volkswagen.
Yeah, they be on some bullshit,
man,
bro.
they got different components.
Yeah, they do, bro. It's like this one do the leg and this one do the ribs. Like, bro, don't nobody want no ribs to be adjusted. Like,
start massage. You like, oh shit, I didn't know they had that one either.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro.
But yeah,
how you get started with the camera, man? Why the camera? Who made you fall in love with it? Why do you love the camera?
So I actually I went to Schroeder High School. I graduated 2012.
Word.
I was doing small stuff, like messing around with school stuff, funny stuff, whatever. But I actually didn't really take it serious because I just didn't have the proper equipment. One of those things where if you want to perfect your craft and its work, you will have to eventually update your equipment.
For sure.
So starting out, the equipment I had definitely, did its work. But over time, when I start working and start being able to make my own money and things like that, that's when I was able to put my money behind all my equipment. So I've been in school for it too as well, but I actually started taking it serious when COVID hit.
Okay.
Because I was working at Sprint at the time.
Okay.
And selling jobs and stuff like that, it's not where it's at. So,
preach, bro. I used to be at this T-Mobile 16. I know what you're talking about.
And when they converted over to T-Mobile, that's when everything started changing. Yeah. So, I was just like, I gotta find something, find something else. And then I was already in school, and then my fiance, she was like, just do what you gotta do with this camera shit. And after a while, I'm like, why'd I stop messing with this stuff? I started falling back in love with it. So that's where it started. So COVID really shook the world because I'm like, man, I cannot depend on these corporate Americas when stuff like this happen.
Preach.
Because, they don't give a fuck about us.
Nope.
They had us in there. Man, I wouldn't say I lost mine, but I was in there taking calls. Like, I was a call center rep. Like, I'm working on commission, dude. So I need to be active. Yeah, I need to be active. Like, so it was just the way they did things and stuff like that. It was just like it kind of made you look at corporate America a little different. Like, and it's just once we in it, you don't really think about it. But when something happened like that, you like, shit, they really don't have your back at all. So I would say COVID. That's when I actually kind of took it serious and I was like, I actually got something good on my hands. So we're gonna finish it out. So.
Damn, bro, what a blessing COVID was in a sense. Not, it's fucked up to say it like that, but you know what I mean? Because some people could take that and, well, I don't care how they take it, but I feel you on that because a lot of people have taken COVID last year and be like, yo, what am I really going to do? How am I going to maximize my life? Because this is my only time.
Right.
You see how fast people are literally dying. At our age and older, don't matter. That should change the world. I like how you said that, man. I like how you didn't just like sit in the corner and let that shit fuck you up because it's really good.
Nah, because to be honest with you, the world paused, but the bills didn't. So,
preach.
So in that case, when the money wasn't coming in how it was, so then you had to figure something out. So
preach, bro.
I'm like, I got a camera already, so I'm gonna just start taking pictures. Like I first started out, I think I wanted to do like I used to print up canvases. Okay. So I used to come downtown and just take pictures of random stuff, and then get them printed up on canvases and sell them. But once I start doing that, I said I gotta maximize more and more. So I just start taking my selling job to my camera. So I'm like, I'm about to start making money with this camera and use use my selling tactics to make money. So
awesome.
That's what I had to do. And COVID, like I said, sorry for people who lost a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, we're not being heartless.
But COVID definitely, it was a wake-up call.
Yeah.
Either you was going to get on the other side of life or the other side of life.
Preach.
So this is how you want to take it.
My great-great-grandfather, I ain't never met him. My mom always said this shit to this day. She always quote him, like, you either going to swim or you going to sink.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just one or the other. That time definitely taught people, like, either you going to swim or you going to sink.
Right. It made people really get up off your ass. And it's just like, and then plus two, when things pause, this was your opportunity to take advantage of what we got, this internet and stuff like that. Because that's huge. Like, back then, they didn't have internet and stuff like that. So they weren't able to push businesses or do the research and stuff like that. You had to go to school and actually get that shit. And if they couldn't afford school, then you just go into work. So
remember the old sitcoms when they used to make those crazy jokes about the computer? Like, bro, this shit ain't gonna never work. Or they be like pressing it with like 5 fingers, typing and stuff, bro. But look where it is now.
Look where it's now. And it's crazy because, like, we're the start of like something real bright, because we will always be, like, when we're gone, we're gonna always be here because the internet is not going nowhere.
Preach.
So all of our stuff will always, unless they just completely shut down the internet, which I highly doubt it.
I have a fear about that too. I always thought about that, bro. I'm like, bro, what if they just say fuck it all
and just shut it all down? I mean, they could possibly do that though. They can, but it's too helpful to make life easy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be here forever. Our kids gonna have it, and they're gonna be able to find memories of us like that. Bro. And that's the love. We don't have that. Like I wanted to see my great grandfather and stuff like that. I gotta search stuff,
Ancestry.com.
Man, that shit sometimes don't even be accurate. They be taking your money and this shit don't even be accurate.
That shit ain't real. They got some shit from like, this boy named Paul over in Indiana. He look like bruh, so we just gonna say that's his cousin. Like, man, come on.
You contact him like, nah,
man, that ain't me.
Like, man, I wasted about $49.99 monthly charge for this bullshit.
But I mean, speaking of family, like, a new addition came into your life earlier, being correct, last year.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
December 2nd.
Hey, Sag out here. The Sag baby, you did right. I'm a Sag baby. I'm being biased. I'm gonna get you named him after the famous, the infamous, the greatest, one of the best rappers of all time.
Yeah.
Nas. Man, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, man. It was actually because my fiance came up with the name.
Word.
Yeah, my fiance came up with the name, and
shout out.
It was just one of those things where we was writing down names. Like, we're real big into manifesting, so we'll write down, names. She wrote down boys' names, and that was the first one. And I never called back. I never paid attention to it. And then she came up with the full name. I'm like, wait, I like that. She's like, okay, that's what stuck, because his name was actually going to be Harlem.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, his name was going to be Harlem, but I started seeing other people name baby Harlem, and I'm like, nah, that's basic. So I thought I don't know that many people named Nas or Nasir. The only one I really know is the rapper. So, and it's powerful too. So
yes, it is.
It's a powerful name. So he's a beautiful little boy, man. That was another thing that made me get off my ass too, man. Because it's just like I want to be available, because my dad was always working. So. He was not there during certain times or whatever like that, because he was always at work. So I just want to be available for him. Like, I can, I worked yesterday. I don't work probably again until Wednesday. So I got time to do things with him and then with my family. So yeah.
That's beautiful, man. It's a funny thing. People always like to say it's so cliche when a kid comes into the world, it can change a lot. It's like we said earlier with the Rona thing, it's how you make it. You know what I mean? And same thing with me, man, having a little boy come into my life almost 2 years ago, bro. Yeah, man. New fathers out here, we kicking ass. It's just dope as fuck, bro, how we could really be driven off this little person that looks so much like us.
Man.
But I gotta, it's so funny you brought it up earlier. I was going to talk about him later, but you talk about your father a lot, man, in your vlogs, and it's another beautiful thing seeing, man, me coming up in the world, man. I didn't have the luxury, but I love people who could talk about that luxury and the blessing to be a part of this fatherhood thing, so you can pass it on to your kids. What was one thing that you could say your father did, taught you, or one lesson that you will always remember that you will pass down to your little man forever?
My dad was he would always, it was more of his words. My dad had powerful words. So one thing that stuck the most was to be your own boss. That's what he always driven to me and my sister.
Respect.
Was to be your own boss. He said that way you ain't gotta answer to nobody. You ain't gotta, take time off from nobody.
Yeah.
It's all you. So in his words, be your own motherfucking boss. and from this day on, I'm my own boss. So I took that because he said, life would be so much easier because my dad didn't have it all, but he made sure that me and my sister were set. So I really appreciate him doing that. And like I said, his words was, more powerful than anything. So be your own boss, man. If you take anything from that, get off your ass and be your own boss. I promise.
Respect.
Nothing comes easy, so just keep going in the motion. It'll all work out.
Man, respect, bro. I got in my notes, bro. And shout out to your pops, rest in peace, man. I appreciate him for bringing you up the way he did because you don't even know what you did for me just the last week, bro. Like, I already know I had to, study you and interview you, get you ready and shit. But, bro, man, when I tell you I had a check, and this ain't even, I don't even know put this shit on here or not, but, bro, it was so crazy. Like, I had to check myself, like, bro, I don't even know if I want to do this shit anymore. And I didn't even watch that video that you posted. I think it was last month. Bro, you was saying the exact same thing that was in my head. And wifey was like, you are about to interview this guy because she be on my shit too. And I'm like, yeah. It's funny how he's literally talking to me and he don't even know he's talking to me. Bro, what was it? Because I'm really asking for advice at this point because I'm still kind of on the fence. What was it other than like something that you didn't mention in the video? It had to be something that really driven you. I know it was the points that you put, but like, could you give me just a little piece of advice, bro? Because I was fucked up. Like, man, this shit ain't worth it, bro. I'm doing too much. I'm putting a little bit too much time, man, effort for a bunch of bull.
I recently I put out a YouTube page, and I haven't put any YouTube content out, but I do have stuff in the vault. I'm not quitting YouTube, but you just got to understand in the long run that all it takes is one time for it to break. You just don't know when that one time is, so that's what kills it. But it's like you just got to continue to do. I once I stopped doing it, I'm like, man, I actually like kind of doing YouTube. I kind of like doing that stuff. It takes me away from certain things. Like sometimes I want to get away from the damn computer to do stuff. Like so it's just things where it takes me away, get my mind off of life. Got your own little thing. Like I play the game a lot. Like I play a lot of video games.
Xbox, PlayStation,
Xbox.
Okay, my nigga. I don't mean that many of you. I don't mean it.
Xbox. So I sit there and play Xbox, man. It just takes my mind off of the stuff for a little while. So I just say, man, keep going. It's just one of those things where you just got to keep going. Like I said, it takes that one time to break. And you just, once it break, you like, shit, now it's just so easy to that point where you just doing it. So it's just one of those things. It's tough, man. Plus, too, I keep myself motivated.
Facts.
Because if you don't, you ain't gonna do shit.
That's facts.
You ain't gonna do shit. So just keep yourself motivated and just always try to one up your next project. So that's how you always do it. I always try to one up my next project or my previous project, because if you continue to one up it, you're like, shit, I'm continuing to do stuff. Better and better and better. So you just gotta keep going. Respect, dog.
Thank you. You know what I mean? It's, like I said, I try not to be as scripted, but it'd be crazy. Like I go off the notes, I go off the notes, man.
Right.
It's, man. And I know you understand for the fact that this quote, bro. I'm glad I got this damn mic finally. The quote, bro. Secure your freedom, man. You said that, and I know you knew what you was meaning to say, but I'm like, dog, this shit is a bar, bro. Like, secure your freedom for real, man. That shit ain't free. Like, you really gotta know that shit. You gotta have it mentally. You gotta have it physically. Like, you can't just be like at a workplace existing.
No.
You know what I mean? That's the worst time. That's the worst way to spend your time. I think.
Like, I take it as if you are working there, if that's what you want to do, I'm not
make your bread.
Make your bread, but try to be if you're just employed, try to be the manager. Try to be the manager. Try to be the CEO of this company. If you love that company so much.
Real talk.
But you have to working 9 to 5. I don't care what nobody say. If they're making good money or whatever like that, you don't have freedom. Like you gotta ask for time off. Like that's not freedom. Like I can take a vacation whenever the fuck I want.
Yes, sir.
And it's like it's one of those things where when you secure your freedom, it's like find what you want to do and just fuck the shit out of it. Like that's the best thing you can do is just fuck the shit out of it, because if you don't, you just gonna be a regular we already experienced how the 9 to 5. Our parents worked that shit, so I already know how it worked. I already know how it went. I didn't want to be like that. I want to be able to give my kids whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Like
and be present.
Right, right. Like, I want a bike, Dad. All right, let's go get a
Let's
bike.
Get it.
I don't want to. All right, you got to wait till
Saturday when I get off
my check, whatever. Like, no, it's just not how it is. Like, so secure your freedom. Like, that's huge, because that's one thing my dad said. You know, secure your freedom. You will understand what I mean once you get to that point.
Damn.
Secure your freedom. So do whatever you want to do in life, and just, like I said, fuck the shit out of it.
Fuck the shit out of it,
Fuck the shit out of it.
That's gonna be a shirt. That gotta be a shirt, bruh. Hey, y'all playing games. That's another boy. He don't even rap. Oh shit.
I told my fiance, I said, look, if I get the right person to write me a song, I will try it one time.
Hey,
I would try it one time. She was like, "You may sound good.
You may sound good with it, dog. You never know."
I was like, "I don't know. I'll try it one time, but if it don't rock, whatever, I'm done with it." Like,
hey,
I feel like somebody, that's something on my bucket list. Make a song,
I'm gonna
sing or whatever.
I'm gonna lay it out for the hip hop homies out here that I know. He's certified. He's open for any of my ghostwriters. That got some fire though. You know what I'm saying? Don't be having them saying no bullshit.
Yeah, they don't have me in there. Like, I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not slanging no dope.
Niggas know who decertified is. He ain't about to be lying on these bars. And if you real, bro, I ain't fucking around, bro. I'm gonna be on my DJ Khaled shit. I can't rap a present on Christmas morning, but I damn sure know a lot of motherfuckers, bro, that do. I'm gonna get them together. I'm gonna be on my DJ Khaled shit. I have you on that bitch, even if it's
we
for
can
a
build
hook.
an empire.
Hey, why the fuck not, bro?
We
Father-in-law's coming soon, nigga. You think I'm lying, bro? I ain't lying, bro.
We can
This shit
build
coming,
an empire,
bro.
Man. You never know.
Shit. But shit, even still, bro, you already, like I said, it ain't just me knowing niggas who in the music game. You know niggas who in the music game too, bro. You did music videos as well. You shout out to my boy DVD, Dolo Van Dam.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Carlos. I actually got hip to him because of you. So you know what I'm saying? Greedy Money, the music video, doing numbers still.
Hungry. That's why I like Carlos.
Okay.
Man. I like hungry people.
Yeah, respect. How did y'all meet? How did y'all link up with that?
Carlos, I went to actually high school. Well, when I was like a senior, he was like a sophomore. So
Word.
We went to the same high school, and then Dolo, I actually played baseball with him years ago, like
Word.
Little League. So we played Little League for a couple years out. So
nigga, what sport did you play? I'm sorry, bro. What sport did your ass play when you see this? This nigga is great at everything. With a ball, track. No, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to go off. Damn, go ahead. Baseball? All right.
But we played baseball played for years, actually. We played for Bond Hill Blue Jays.
Word.
And we was nice, man. We was nice. But, yeah, that's how I actually met him. And then over time, you just keep in contact with people.
Respect.
And then, I like his energy in his songs.
Yeah.
I like his energy. And so it's like, if you want to, like, for me, I go out and if I want a project, like, I just contact an R&B artist. If I want a project and I have a specific project I want to do, I'm going to contact you and we're going to execute it. And he was like, he hit me back up and was like, yeah, let's do it. I said, fuck it, let's do it. Okay, so then we created that project, and I tried to do something kind of different. That's why I had the little fish eye and everything on there. I kind of wanted to do something different. So
brought me back to Busta Rhymes, man.
It's crazy because I used to be afraid of them videos back then.
For real?
Bro, Busta Rhymes used to have me on some scary shit back then.
I can see why though. Bro, this motherfucker was in the face, in everybody's face, the neon shit.
Yeah, bro, it's one specific one where he's like red and black.
Okay, yes.
Like, and he's all in the camera. Like, I tell myself to this day, she's like, I don't understand. I said, I'm still scared of that.
I know what video you're talking about, bro. That's the video. It ain't that ain't the video when you running from the elephant, is it? You know what I'm talking about?
I probably only once I see that part, I'm turning it off.
Once I see that part,
I'm turning it off.
Oh
man.
shit. Okay, bro. Hey, respect though, for real, nigga. And it was like that with me and I'm trying to think of who it was, bro. Michael Jackson's Thriller, my nigga. I can't fuck with it as a kid. Hell no.
The crazy thing is on that too. I like zombies and shit like that. So
word.
So
yeah,
I can tolerate that. But
when I was a kid, hell nah, bro. The part where the motherfucker look like a half chewed Reese's Pieces, bro. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah.
But nah, Michael Jackson's the GOAT, man.
Yeah, he is for sure.
The GOAT. But back then, back then that shit was hot. You know,
bro, that shit was
that
clean.
Graphics and stuff back then. Like now it's easy to execute that, but now back then,
That's why it was a movie, bro.
Yes.
My mom said, I'll never forget it. She said she used to run home from school every day because she used to play it on VH1 at 4 o'clock. Like it was a movie cinema. Like they used to play that shit every day.
But don't act like we didn't do that, though.
We did.
We early in the morning, MTV used to have some shit on the MTV Jams.
I'm not lying.
Early in the morning. Before school.
Before school,
like
my
you
nigga.
lotioning up, you watching that, you over there dancing and shit to the TV. Yeah, don't act like you did.
Hell nah,
did.
bro. We are not lying on this. We are not lying. We are already rolling, already smoking with decertified telling the truth about childhood memories.
I'm telling you, man.
Bro, hold on. All right, now I gotta ask you an off-the-wall question, bro. What was your lineup for the morning and then for after you got home from school? Like, what was you watching? Because for me, it was Family Matters for 30 minutes. Then I'm on MTV Raps.
Yep.
And then I'm on ESPN before. Cause I used to wake up a little early because my bus stop was right outside my driveway, so I had that advantage.
Okay.
So then that was that. Then when I got home, it was Arthur.
Yep.
Then it was Maury. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Maury.
Maury was 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. So if you got home a little early, you was able to watch something else before.
You know the vibes. And then you know what I'm saying, later on, it was like the Parkers or Steve Harvey show type shit. But what was it for you, my nigga?
So in the morning, man, what the hell I watch in the morning? To be honest with you, in the morning I used to watch like maybe the news.
Okay.
I used to have the news, but I was always waking up a little later. So
okay.
My mama used to give me one call. You don't wake your ass up, it's on you.
Facts.
So I was big on Dragon Tales.
Word.
Dragon Tales. It was some type of math show. It was like a chalk math show.
Bro, don't say Chalk Zone.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Shit.
You got the lighter Chalk Zone.
Yes.
In the morning, really, I really didn't watch much TV, but coming home, Maury. I used to watch Disney a lot.
Okay.
That's So Raven.
That's So Raven was fire. She was fire still back then. That's why I used to watch it.
Low key, I really fucked with, when we was young, Hannah Montana.
Okay. Sure, bro.
Whatever, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Bruh, Mosby was hilarious.
Bro.
Niggas didn't know Mosby was on Wayne Brothers.
I didn't know that until I saw him randomly. I'm like, bro, that's
Mosby.
Yeah. And he was a total different person.
Hip and shit, yes.
He was a total different person.
Gold tooth and shit, yeah, dog. Yeah, he changed up for that check, that Mickey Mouse check. He got that shit, though.
He definitely did, though.
I
would, too.
Hell
Disney
yeah,
called me?
Hell yeah.
Shit, I'm going.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm not denying that.
Yeah, dog, this is so funny, man. I want you to understand, man, on this show, this is basically your show. I'm just talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at any given point in time, you got a random ass moment, bro, cut me off and just start talking about it, bro, because that's what I want niggas to do on this shit. Real talk, man. It's just like we was just doing.
Well, let me tell you this, though. The one thing about going back to my son, people don't know. Well, some people know close to me, whatever, but a lot of people don't know.
Talk that shit.
He was actually born at home.
Oh, hold on. Pause that shit. Hold on real quick. We got technical difficulties, bro. I want to get this on camera for real. We got technical difficulties. My camera just went out on me. Bro, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Smoke this while I get this together. I'm about to get this together. See, this is another thing about this fucking shit. You just told the truth, bro. I got to update my shit, bro. I need to get me a GoPro.
Yeah, GoPro's definitely, yeah. I need to get me a GoPro, goddammit. For when I do certain stuff. Outside school.
Yeah, bro. This car is unpaid for. We good, man. Do what the fuck you need to do. I be trying my best not to apologize too much to everybody, but like, man, I just be honest. Like, it's just
I like honesty.
Driving, bro. We just driving right, man. Like, I love being able to talk to motherfuckers who know what the fuck they, you know what I'm saying, they want in life. And like I said, man, I really do appreciate motherfuckers just being able to talk to me. I'm a random ass nigga like you just met me today, like. Like we could do this shit, a lot of people can. That's why we want niggas to know it's the basis to the show. If you travel, if you have conversations, you know what I'm saying, it's the antidote to ignorance. You know,
I totally understand.
Get this together. Okay, I know what it was. Just about to delete all this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change it out. My bad, bro. I'm just gonna change it out, my nigga. gonna have 2 different camera qualities, but it's gonna work out.
Shit, make it work.
Being born at home, bro. That's something to flex on.
Yeah, I ain't even told you the whole story yet. The whole story.
So we're gonna do it like this. This is a take 2. We got an audio and a visual. The audio was good the whole way through. Visual trying to fuck me up, but we here for it. Before I was rudely interrupted, my dog told me the young King Nas was born at home. Give me that backstory if you don't mind, G.
So, prior to me and my fiance getting pregnant, me and my fiance, we communicate. That's why I love her to death. Because I love a woman who can communicate.
Talk your shit.
And who's not afraid to communicate stuff. Because, some women, not all,
go ahead,
some women are, afraid to speak to me and whatever like that. Because they don't want a reaction out of them, whatever like that. But I really appreciate, the honesty and the communication that we have. So, prior to that, plus she's a nurse. Okay, so we already been, having these conversations before. If, she wanted to do a home birth, that's what she said. So I agree. I'm not afraid. That's how a lot of our ancestors were born. So I'm with it, okay? Like, that's the closest thing we gonna have to them. So I'm with it. So, she was in labor. We had a midwife and everything, but the midwife had left. So when the midwife left, she told my fiance to take some sleeping pills, but we didn't call her right after we took them. We were supposed to, because that was supposed to activate everything, really. So when she took the sleeping pills, that's when he came. So the midwife wasn't even, close.
Yeah.
So it was just me, her, and then her mom. So we just had to basically turn into doctors at this situation, bro.
What?
So she in labor, and I'm one of those things, like, I'm not scared, to back down from shit. Like, if shit gotta get done,
it's
like,
gonna get done.
Flight or fear.
Okay.
Like, you either gotta go with it, or you gotta be like, oh shit, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So,
but this is an episode of Morton happening right now. Dog.
But one thing too, I wanted to make sure she was straight.
For sure.
So they was telling her, don't push. I'm like, man, and then looking at her reaction and stuff like that, I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Bruh.
We gotta push.
Yes.
I'm not about to have her in this.
Yes,
bro. I'm not about to do this. We're gonna have to figure this shit out.
So
she could be on the phone with us or whatever.
You quarterback us. What I did.
So when she said that she felt them, I told her open her legs up. When she opened her legs up, you just saw a little head coming out. Like, so I'm like, fuck that, we gotta do this shit. So I just literally guide his body out. He literally, if you seen the birth, he slides right out.
Yes.
And then you slide out, I just start stimulating his back. You gotta stimulate his back to make sure he's taking his first breath.
You gave birth. You delivered.
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness,
yes,
bro.
Hey,
bro. Respect, man. Hey,
yes,
you know how strong it is for the black woman to do this? Is she doing this without any epidurals? No,
bro.
Man,
that's why I give it to her, though.
Man,
that's why I was like, I can't be a bitch in this situation. Like, no, I can't be a bitch in this situation. I gotta be a man. I gotta be more manly in this situation.
For real, bro.
So I mean, everything happened. I'm like, bro, everything happened for a reason. So that right there definitely was something different. It was beautiful, man.
That's a life-changing experience,
yes.
man. We actually, damn, bro. I'm still kind of stuck because it's crazy, man. Like, I kind of wanted that for my little mans too, and it just didn't work out how it worked out. But it could have damn near been as natural as it was at the hospital for ours. But it's just so crazy. Like, when you do that shit from home, I feel you, bro. Like, that is so close to the original man. Like, It's beautiful that we actually came from that. And I think that's another reason why we got the type of grit that we have as the people that we are.
Yes.
We already came out, not saying struggling a little bit differently or harder, but we came up so-called the hard way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. So, I'm not trying to compare other lives, but it's just what it is, man. I'm sorry, I don't be getting that deep, but I be trying out too, bro.
Why
you be coming up easier than us, bro? Like,
yes.
I use that scenario to where it is, man. But that's deep, bro.
Man, it's love, man. It's love. And like I said, I told her he was born when he was made. So
Word.
It's and plus two,
Word.
It makes her comfortable. So I want her to be as comfortable as possible. Plus, healthcare with women, that's a total different story. But that shit is different. So I'm not. I don't want to go to the hospital because if somebody denies something for us, I'm fighting. I'm going to jail. That's just who I am. Because if my lady or my mama or my sister, these women are the women in my life.
Yeah.
If they need something, I'm fighting for it. And I'm not about to. No, we're not doing that. So she said she want to do it from home. I said, let's do it. Let's do it.
Message. Danny certified. Don't take no shit.
Don't take no shit. Because that's when they really start taking you serious.
Real talk, bro.
They start taking you serious.
Motivational speaker. I got written down because I just want to make sure what we talked about in the beginning part still gets put on. Motivational speaker. I got video guru. I got guidelines to photography. Helps teach the younger generation for photography. This is all things you do, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Vlogging, blogging. You know what I'm saying? What is one thing that you seek for the most? Like when it's all said and done, though, my G. Like I kind of like you can notice. I get kind of deep in my questions a little bit. When you have that last, you know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, brother. You know we got the year we were born. The year we are gone, but it's that thing in the middle on our obituaries, that dash. That dash is what's most important, what you did in the middle. What do you want that dash to represent for you? Like, what does somebody on the street gonna be like, yeah, I remember Danny certified for this, in your opinion? Like, what's one thing?
It's basically, and it's crazy because I really didn't want to, but I really like being, like, helpful for other people because, so being a helpful person, or being a teacher, I should say, and I don't like being, teaching if you really want to, put in for whatever, but I just want people to get the tools that I didn't get because either they didn't have, the money or, because we all been there, it's what you want to do in life and it's investment. So if you don't have the money for it, you got to try to find the resources, the free resources to, get what you want. So just be a helpful person. I'm always helpful. I'll help somebody. Like if I can't find, if I can't do what you need, I'm gonna find somebody to do what you need. Like that's just who I am. So just being a helpful person and understanding. That's really what it is. Just be a good teacher to life.
And if you think he's bullshitting, go ahead and check out his channel, bro, because he do be telling that same shit, laying out links, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the camera descriptions, bro, I do appreciate that shit. Damn, bro, this weed. Like, I fuck with that, bro, because, like, it shows out how, like, shout out to my boy KJ Hootie, he told me when I was talking to him on the whip, he was like, it's kind of hard to stand down what we doing nowadays, man. You're doing it, though, because what I noticed, bro, is, like, after every, anything that you post, or any title description, you literally let everyone know, hey, I shot it on this. This camera is the,
yes.
What camera is it? The A? Bro, I got it written down. Please, the A711.
The A7 II.
Damn. Okay.
A7 II. The A7 Mark II or whatever.
Oh, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. That's just, I can show my ignorance, but you can educate me to correct me and make me be like, nah, bro, this is what it is. But yeah, bro, you got it. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead, man.
It's easy because YouTube is rough because when I'm searching on YouTube and I'm watching other these people that inspire me, because this all ain't just for me, just whatever. There's people on YouTube who do the same thing I do who inspire me. It's just, you see the things that they have, so you try to search the equipment they have and you try to match their look, or, that's one thing I had to kind of step back on. It's like, stop trying to match somebody's look, try to be your original self.
Yes,
so what I wanted to do was I wanted to get familiar with, helping people not so hard. If you're looking to do vlogging, you can watch my vlog, and I shot this on the Sony A7 II. If you had questions on how it's gonna look, and stuff like that, what lens I'm using, like I don't want this shit to be a secret because I'm gonna do what I need to do. Whatever you do, you do. But I'm just trying to be helpful. So I've been there where I'm searching. What did this camera look like? What did this camera look like? Or what do you do if you get this effect? Because even though I don't know it all, I still be teaching myself shit on YouTube. Yeah. I'm in school. Like, I actually graduate in December, so I'm still learning.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. I'm actually still learning to this day. So it's one of those things where you just gotta, be helpful to people because you get that shit back. Like, if you're helpful to people, like, you that shit comes 10 times fold when you be helpful to people. So, and then
karma.
karma's for real too.
That good karma real, bro.
Man, karma's a motherfucker. So I just know, because I've been on the other side, being a dick to people, or being a dick, being a bully, or getting bullied. Like, I understand what it is. So it's like, bro, life is too short. I don't stress about shit, and I just continue to do what I do, man. But you just got to be helpful to people so people can, perfect their craft, I should say.
Man, thank you for involving in life, because that's something that a lot of people are afraid to do. Like you just said, like, man, everybody wasn't who they are today. I don't care if nobody saying how much you want to mask, and that's the thing. A lot of people always try to put up, and it's okay. Like, yeah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta put that front. But man, damn, bro, we always know you had this. Like, bro, I definitely wasn't who I was right where I am right now.
You gotta grow.
You gotta grow.
You gotta grow.
Bro.
You gotta be. I mean, when you're younger, you're immature or whatever like that. But you're not gonna be like that your whole life. If you're gonna be like that your whole life, then you're gonna be stuck there.
Messed up.
I'm trying to evolve. Like, I'm trying to elevate. So it's like, you can't elevate without, like, one thing that Biggie Smalls always said that everybody know: you can't change the world unless you change yourself.
Go ahead, G.
You gotta change yourself. You gotta change the way you think, eat, all that shit. Because if you don't, life is too short, bro.
Damn, bro.
Life is short, because you'll be fucking 30. Like, shit happens to anybody. So try to do everything you can do while you're alive. Where when you leave, or when it's time to go, you're not like, shit, I'm not ready because I ain't did shit.
Damn.
Man.
Damn. Hey, message again. Nah, for real, bruh. Yeah, it's so funny. What I love the most about doing these rides, bruh, is not only just getting to know somebody other than off Instagram and shit. I'm trying to take away that, by the way, if people don't get it. Stop fucking thinking you know somebody just because you got them as a follower on the damn internet. That shit's so trifling. Like, for real, bruh. Get out here and really interact with people.
Yes.
And you're doing that with the camera.
Right.
Like, I see what you do with the with my homegirl Lex, went to high school with her, and she told me a story. Y'all went to prom and shit like that. That's dope as fuck, man. Like, shooting with her, like, give me some of the things, or just anybody, like, give me some things that you notice, like, because I say it a lot, bro. Y'all photographers, y'all be bringing out the best in people, or like the superstar in a person, and y'all don't even know it.
Yep. It's one of those things where you just gotta shout out to Lex too, cause she that's my nigga.
Yeah.
We been going back since high school, but she's just as hungry as I am.
Yeah.
So if you match two hungry people, we gonna eat.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where I can produce the content she's got visions for. So I know what her look is or whatever like that. But it's just one of those things where, man, you just gotta be hungry, man. And then also too, don't make an assumption, because people assume shit off of these Instagrams and we'll call that off these Instagrams.
Austin, we showing our age, we don't give a damn, man.
But it's just, you can't make an assumption. You gotta actually know people, because you don't know people's stories. Like, you didn't know none of that until I actually told you. So you can't just make an assumption. People be fucked up in life. So you just gotta have the best intentions for everybody, and because some people out here got bad intentions and you don't even know it.
Man, preach, bro.
So you just gotta make sure you give back what you need, man, because at the end of the day, like I said, once you gone, you can't do it again.
Facts, brother.
You can't do it again.
Let's get into some hip-hop, man. You referenced B.I.G. earlier, man. Give me a top 5. It's so cliche, but like I said, just meeting you. So again, we're going to be your top 5 of
anybody
greatest.
in TDE.
Word.
That's it.
Word.
TDE and
no, now you know it's shaking up now. Shit about to shake up.
It's about to, cause look, I'm telling you, Kendrick is, I'm a real big West Coast type of guy.
Respect.
Like, so I'm really big on West Coast. So I love Kendrick. That's like, I'm waiting for him to drop something. Like, if I'm watching,
it's coming, bro.
Kendrick is he dropping something? Please drop something.
Please, Lord, because they dropping a lot of bull.
Man.
I ain't gonna say bull, but everybody getting hyped off of this same old, in my opinion.
But I mean, but the shit is fire though. Like,
Kendrick is fire.
I fuck with Schoolboy Q. Like,
I fuck with Schoolboy.
That's my nigga. J-Rock is my nigga.
Yeah.
I just
go down to SZA and Isaiah. We go all in.
Yeah, it's just I fucks with TDE. Then another rapper I like is YG. I love YG because it's just like that's the most closest you can get to the old style type West Coast.
Real talk.
So that's what I like. Like, and then Larry June, it just comes out the blast. So Larry June, Blast, if you ever heard of Blast.
He every morning, bro. You can listen to Smoothies in 94 every morning. Like I
was listening to him on my way up here.
Bro, it's just it's a walking song. Bro, it's getting some water song.
Bro,
you gotta go to the bathroom real quick song. It's anything.
Bro, like Larry makes music for like we older, like so now it's like we understand that he makes shit for players, like
yes,
like just chill ass niggas. Like people really won't rock with it. They be like, nah, he rock too slow. Like,
bro, you not listening.
Talking about like no, he's talking about some shit.
You're not listening.
Like he really talking about.
That nigga say he can say I ironed my shirt and just ran over this speed hump. It's more smoother than this. Like anything, and it made sense.
It makes sense. You be like, damn, I've been in that situation before. Like
fresh pack of white teas and the new smoothie.
Bro, like the other day I was like, oh, I need a white. I don't know Larry June. I'm like, bro, I need a white tea. That's what the fuck I need, bro. Larry June, that's my nigga. Though,
God almighty,
Larry
bro.
June, like he's been rocking with me. I've been listening to him like recently a lot.
Yeah.
He just dropped some not too long ago.
Yeah, bro.
But the one you said Smoothies in 1991.
That's the classic.
Yeah, that's the first one. Like
yeah,
I just go hit play on Larry June.
It's
that's
so crazy.
The first one.
I keep remaking it. Cause I keep saying 94 because I always say I was born in 94. Shit, fuck it, nigga. Product of the dope game, nigga. Yeah, but yeah, still there. That's at 3 years old.
Yeah.
Man, nah, yeah. I fuck with June. Fuck with Currency. Him, his project. Anytime him and Currency do some work, it's true. Magic.
Yes, it is.
Shit, so you got TDE, you got some Larry June in there, bro. It's damn near anything that I'm listening to. We listen to the same thing, bro.
Yeah, I still go to the other side though.
Where you at?
I rock with Kodak. I like Kodak.
You like some Kodak Black?
Yes, I like Kodak. I like it's this Oakland rapper named All Black.
All Black, fuck with All Black.
All
yes,
Black.
Sir.
Mozzie,
yes sir.
It's I can go range New York, Bobby Smurda. I can go all over, like,
man.
But if I'm really in there, it's the West Coast. On the West Coast, I'm if I could litter, I would, but the shit costs too damn much.
Yeah.
The West Coast is where it's at.
Cincinnati, as you can notice, it's funny how you did that. I could easily transition into this, bro. I always had to drive through this street every time we do a ride. One of my favorite movies was filmed out here when I was a kid. Not from here, but knowing that this city, you know what I'm saying, was on the screen when we saw it in 99 or 2000 with LL Cool J and Omar Epps. That movie was a dirty cop and In Too Deep, bro.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, bro.
I didn't know that. And I'm in film. I should know that shit.
My nigga, yeah, this the street right here. My nigga, they still got the sign, the Pepsi sign when he was shooting the dude. It's like, man, yeah, this your time to prove your point. And he kept missing. You remember that shit? He was missing on purpose.
Damn, I did not know that.
Because it was based on a true story now. He legit was a cookie cop from, I think, Newport or some shit like that. And ended up getting this case on LL and shit like that. But that's another story. Yeah, check out Into Deep, bro.
Damn,
but
I know that.
Yeah, bro. But just the fact that we was just in a gentrified area was the point I was making, man. I like to see for a plus and a minus nowadays. Getting older, like you saying, we just getting older. So my mind is getting older to the whole situation. Do you like Cincinnati's move? Would you like? You just said you would like to move in LA, like, but do you see the growth? Would you like to eventually move down to downtown and call this like? This is like the new Chicago one, like maybe in 10 to, you know what I'm saying, 10 years. It could be.
Yeah, but it's, I don't know, man.
The potential, I guess, is what I'm asking.
it's they're doing the good thing, but it's just like one thing with me is that I just feel like they're it's the Germantown, that's that. So I just feel like for my people and everything, like we get this shit into the stick in the city.
Talk your shit, bro.
So it's like we don't get enough resources and stuff like that. Like, think about it. I was just talking to my fiance about this, where certain neighborhoods you go out to like Westchester, Fairfield, stuff like that, but you come down here, you don't see no. It's a different look. It's like certain restaurants don't even be in the
hell yeah,
like,
bro.
It's just like, and then they
ain't
just
no cheddars down here.
No, man, ain't nothing down here, dude. It's just people, nothing. Like, it's just one of those things. I really don't. Cincinnati's, I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, because it's where I'm from. I just don't like I don't see where my people are fitting in it. So it's just like, I just feel like, but it's always been like that. Yeah. It's always been like that. Like the white people, they take over stuff. Like, and that's just, that's what they that's why they keep themselves up there all the time, because they always, that's what they do. But I just don't, I don't like it. I want to move from Cincinnati. I do. I want to move down to actually Georgia. So that's just a lot of where my family is too. So it's cool while it lasts. I'm from, like I said, from here. I got other people here. I'm from Cincinnati, so I'm gonna love it all the time. Like, I ain't saying I don't love it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's just sometimes I don't agree with the city descriptions and where they going with. Like, I feel like the TKL, like, that stadium is beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Go ahead,
okay,
bro.
But I just don't feel like that was the right call.
It
like,
was not.
That
you
was
see
not
where they
right
put
call.
it at?
Like, come on, man.
They put it at exactly where my first football game as a senior, ever playing football, like starting this shit.
We played on that stadium, dude.
Played over there.
We played on that stadium, and it's just like, it's literally like you can touch, like, from Taft Heights, we can touch the shit. And I just don't feel like that's the biggest money grabber ever. Like, it's gotta be down here. We're gonna take control of it. Like,
they trying to make it like it.
Bro, you could have put that shit out in Westchester.
Bro, you could have put it right across the bridge where they putting that new concert shit at. You could have you could have literally put that stadium right there and stack it up high right over there where they was tearing down those apartments at. It would have still been bad, but they would have said it would have been Cincinnati's team. I'm like, that don't make no sense.
It's still, bro, it don't matter. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's still, what you doing, buddy?
Another thing, live on Silver Rise, we should always see the bullshit. Look at
people
this.
Can't fucking drive.
And he think just because he got this old ass Mustang that we supposed to care, bro. You got a visor on. Don't nobody care about that visor.
But no, man, it's like in Detroit, the Pistons play in
Auburn Hills.
Yeah, and it's not. It's far as fuck from Detroit.
It's a suburb.
Yeah, you could put that shit out in Westchester and people could travel. They ain't shit anyway.
Or
so
Oakley.
You feel me? It's
all that space out there.
It's about space, and it still could be called Cincinnati.
Why
FC
not?
Cincinnati. Like, I understand, but it is what it is, man. The city, like, it. Don't get me wrong. I like that it's cleaning up. Like, they can clean it up, but it's like y'all cleaning it up for the, I know what y'all cleaning it up for.
For the wrong reason.
Yeah.
We over here seeing White Town, and that's so crazy. I said it in my head. I ain't gonna tweet nothing about it, but boy, when they take down Alabama's, I think it's gonna be a riot.
But the thing is, they not gonna take it.
That's what I'm saying. If they ever took down Alabama's, then they gonna fuck with the wrong people, bro.
They not gonna do that. Right, you're right, but they not gonna do that because they sprinkle just a little bit of, like, we gotta keep them,
Facts,
to keep it diverse.
Facts.
To keep it diverse, we're gonna sprinkle just a little bit, it brings money. It brings money too.
Facts.
It brings money. So, like, nah, we can't take that. They gotta keep that there. Like, you won't see these white people just walking down here 10 years ago, bro.
Hell no.
If I was walking down here, my dad would be like, bro, you tripping, nigga.
You tripping.
Bro, I remember I was in Evanston one time, and my dad pulled up on me. I was just chilling,
Yeah.
Just chilling. We in Evanston. My dad told me not to go over there, We trying to, whatever. But I went up there, was kicking it, and my dad pulled up on me. That was the most embarrassing moment in front of niggas. Like, but it is what it is. I respect it to this day.
Yeah.
Because the actual guy that I was with actually got shot and killed a couple years ago. So, rest his soul, DJ. But it's like, that one simple thing changed
a whole lot.
So,
been you type shit.
Changed a whole lot. Because it's one of those things where America, it's so easy to get and slip in between those cracks, especially for African American male boys. It's so easy because it's hard, growing up, because a lot of African American boys don't grow up with fathers. So they look for this validation in these niggas that's living in the neighborhoods or the big dogs, whatever. Like, them the wrong them the wrong people to look up to. So it's just one of those things where my dad just knew, and I'm glad that I have my dad in my life, because he, like I said, now that I'm older, I see the shit.
Yeah.
But back then, I just like, all right, I get you. Like, yeah. But now, like, I understand. Like, and I'm glad I got that, because now I can teach my son that. So he know what to do and what other things not to do. Like, so it's one of those things where we just gotta take control, and we need people like us for role models, for the African American males that's coming up, because it was a little kid who just got killed not too long ago.
Yeah.
I think he was even 17 years old.
Yeah, bro. I know what you're talking about. Because if not that one, it was someone down here over on, but last month, matter of fact, by the facts. So, like, it's just like
kids killing
kids, and I really do have faith in our generation of men. I'm talking about the 25 and I say the 22 to 25-year-old dads right now, man, just because, like you said, you didn't come up with pops. I really do have faith in our generation because we take pride in being pops. We the generation of pops that be like, we the cool dads, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we take pride in that shit. So it's just like, not saying that they didn't do it, but it's just like, it wasn't shown like that back in the day, like to where it is now. Love is really being in the household towards just putting money on the table and doing all the other stuff where you thinking that's love and it ain't really nothing. You're not really in the house. Just, you know what I mean, physically there. But
that's what you gotta do though. Sometimes that stuff may seem, you know, sometimes niggas just be too hard around kids. Like, you ain't gotta be hard around your kids, man. It's the kids. They see you as the superhero. So it's like you ain't gotta be hard all the time. Like, I think one thing in the African American male, we don't know how to show love. Like, that's one thing and then coming up, we wasn't taught really how to show love. Like, you know, when we ain't agree on nothing or agree on something or something like that, our mom or whatever, like, they used to be like, be a man, like, toughen up. Like, that's just what it was. Like, and I love my mom to death, but it's just like I have a hard time. That calls us now to just not how to love. Like, we don't know how to show our emotions and nothing like that, so we just go as we be. So
hard and hard.
So it's just like one of those things. It's just like you got to show love to our kids. Like, don't break that shit. Don't do that shit to your kids. Show love to your son. Like, I love my boy. Like, I kiss him all the time. I love my boy. That shit be like, ugh. Like, nah, that's my son.
I mean, people don't get that, man. And shout out to Morris. Shout out to Nas. When y'all see this, when y'all actually can, because he be seeing the videos and he look at me and he don't get it, but you know what I mean? He'll go back to playing the toys and stuff. But when y'all actually cover him, what we doing and shit, y'all realize, like, this shit is actually for y'all at the end of the day. Because I can see that what you doing, man. That doc that you did with your wifey, man. I'm already gonna call it like y'all already together, man. I love y'all relationship, man. It's beautiful. But how she narrated it and you put it together, the introduction to him in the world, man. It's just like you said, like in another video showing versatility. You showed your versatility in that and just opening it up and letting people know that, bro. Like, it is okay to be lovable and all that other stuff. We really weren't shown it. But it's like, let us show y'all how it's actually done. Not to be cocky about it, but fuck it, this the show where you're supposed to do that. Because that's the truth.
And bro, it's one of those things where you just, I was playing with her a little bit at the end, but it's just one of those things where I just love, like, it's just love. Like, love will make you do some shit. And it's just like, when you get that person that show you that love that you didn't get from other relationships or what you didn't get as a kid, it's just one of those things. You're like, I want this shit for forever. Like, I don't want her to leave. Like, so it's one of those things where I now had to, you know, work a little harder. But it's just one of those things where once that love is there, you know, it's powerful. But also too, I just wanted to show, like, I want it to be once we're gone, he still can be able to reflect. Like, on them documentaries, like, you know, this is the way we showed you to the world. And
that's dope.
It's just one of those things, like I said, the internet's gonna be forever. So he's gonna be able to show his kids, like, this was what my pops made for me. No, this was your granddad made for me when I was born. And they just looking to inspire. It's inspiring. Like, when he may be down on his ass in high school, or when your man feel like something wrong, like, he can turn that on and feel the love. Like, he may be in college. Can't really get to the phone right now, but watch that video. Alright, like, get back to me. Like, it's just one of those things where the internet's gonna be here forever, so you can always reflect on it. When I have my daughter, I'm gonna have my other kids. I'm gonna figure out another way to do one of those for them.
Talk that shit,
just so they can have, you know, fuck a journal, man. I'll write a journal, he can read the journal. But visuals for me is how I like to learn, or how I like to teach. So I want that to be here for my kids forever and ever and ever. So they can show their kids when they become grandparents, show their grandkids, and then they can just watch it. They can just watch it. It's one movie that I always reflect and think of something. What's like, the movie? I cannot think of the fucking movie. It's a cartoon. It's about ancestors. This little kid tried to steal a guitar. I gotta find the fucking.
Is it a Disney movie?
It is. I think it's like a Disney movie.
Rio.
Not Rio, that's the Birds.
Oh, bro.
But it's one movie where his grandparents, he tried to steal a guitar and he went to go see his ancestors. Mm-hmm. And
they were all dead.
Yeah, they were all dead, and if you forget about them, they eventually
go.
Yeah, like,
bro, I know what you're talking about.
And so it's good. It's a very good movie. Like, and now that when we older, you know, I look at cartoons kind of different. They show it's messages.
Yes, bro.
It's real big messages, bro. And when I'm watching, you know, when I was watching that, I'm like, bro, that's fucking deep, dude. Yeah. And I'm over here watching it, and I'm into it. And I'm like, this is a fucking cartoon. Why is this a cartoon? But it's crazy because kids can, you know, they didn't have that shit back then. Kids can relate to them, like, okay, cool. But as a grown up, I'm looking like, damn, that's deep.
They had the wrong hidden messages, I think, in the cartoons that we grew up on, you know. But like, I think that's why we came up how we were, like, just like super. We were just wild kids, but it was fun. Like, our cartoons were lit. Like,
yeah, they were.
Our cartoons are just top tier. I'm sorry. Like, our cartoons beat the old ass cartoons, the new cartoons. But I do agree with what you're saying though, because it is so relevant. I was just watching SpongeBob, bro. Mm-hmm. Old ass SpongeBob, and it's like comparing it to Hey Arnold.
Yeah,
I'm comparing SpongeBob to Hey Arnold, and I never forget how Hey Arnold always had like the best message at the end, or like Gerald used to tell like a real good story that people would not think about, but it was like
you're not thinking about it at that time.
You're not thinking exactly.
Zoned out.
You're so zoned out on Gerald's head and the 33 and football head, and you're not paying attention that they're actually in New York. And they never said it, but the drawing paid it out, and it's just so beautiful, bro. Like, everything about our life was just a big flip.
Yes,
but. You I don't know, bro. I get tongue-tied, but I apologize. I just be kind of high. And you be way more inspirational than you think. Because you're, like I said in the beginning, man, you're transparent. You don't care. You can let yourself be who you are in front of the camera, bro. Something that no one ever really likes to do. They kind of like to just, they kind of like to just flick and, you know what I'm saying, go off the head with it, bro. But that's what you are, and I fuck with you for that. And if I could be honest, man, I gotta ask you a couple more questions before I let you slide, man. I know it's the holidays. Everybody wanna get back to
she off tomorrow, so we kicking it.
Oh, thank you, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Real niggas talking
good.
Real shit.
We good.
You know, the camera was fucking with me earlier, so that's why I just want to make sure I got everything on the camera for the camera. So like I said, my nigga, the DVD, I call you. Sorry, Dolo, bro. That's your nickname, man. I got nigga like 4 nicknames. Blank Face, because of the Schoolboy album. Nigga don't smile for real, but he be chilling. DVD, because of Dolo Van Dam. Then that's my nigga. He did that. Running to You, bro. That's one of his hardest songs on Sensei. He did the video for that. Check that shit out. The link in his bio.
He sent me that song. I said, bro, he sent me the album, and I was listening. I'm like, bro, I'm really fucking with this one. We were supposed to do another one, but I'm like, dog, nah, I'm really fucking with this one. And he was like, okay, cool, let's do it.
Yeah.
But
I like his creation, man. I like your idea, like you said, like we was talking about earlier, man, the Busta Rhymes inspiration. I don't know if you did that on purpose, like you said, bro. Busta Rhymes wasn't your biggest, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't that fond of him.
But the videos I couldn't do. I used to listen to the songs, just the videos, you know. But the shit was live back then, though. Like, and it's crazy because I was scared. I was scared of a lot of the videos, but shit, I didn't really take a note of that when you actually said that. But it really did mimic that, and I was crazy that I was fucking scared of that.
Yeah,
shit.
bro. I'm like, I don't know if he did that, but that's hard, bro. Like, okay then, and then you know what I'm saying, Greedy Money. Give a shout out to that video, doing good, John Carlos. You know, that shit go hard. Like I said, got put on by you. So it's like you be doing stuff like that also by just doing your own craft, putting people on the other artists who actually out here doing some fire shit. You know? So like, I hate when I have technical difficulties. I have to repeat myself.
You fine, trust me. I know, cause when you be looking like,
bruh.
damn. It was so perfect.
Like, I hate, like, you see me, I be in my own little, I have, like, little notes, like,
I appreciate that you did your research. I like that.
Man,
I appreciate that, man.
I went to school for it, bro, and I actually, like, I'm a nerd for myself inside. Like, I know who I am, bro. Like, I actually wanted to be a weatherman at first.
Really?
Either a weatherman or the first black president. Real shit,
okay.
Bro. Like, I used to write to the White House.
You know what's crazy, though? What's crazy? From comedy skits and stuff back then, they used to always say about there's never gonna be a
black president.
Look at that shit,
bruh. So much. Dave Chappelle, Bernie,
Martin said that shit.
Bruh, so many niggas said that.
Everybody, because that was part of the skit.
It was definitely, it was part of everyday life, everyday talk. Nah, them niggas ain't seen that.
You ain't gonna never see a nigga in office.
Barbershop talk.
And it's crazy because when the nigga got in the office, it was totally opposite.
It was, bruh,
it was nothing like how the niggas thought it was gonna be. So it was like totally opposite. Like, this is not a nigga. This is like a world class African American man.
He was not a nigga.
No, like, he got shit done. Yeah. That's why I was like totally opposite. Yep. So that's what's up, man.
I fuck with him even more for it because he wasn't the stereotype everybody thought he was going to be.
That's what killed him even more. That's what killed him even more, dude. That's what killed them more because they like, damn, we can't find a way to get this nigga up out of there. They said, no,
tell the truth.
I'm high class, just like some of y'all bitches. Like, 2 terms.
That shit is ridiculous.
2 terms. What you mean? 2 terms.
Chris Jericho Intercontinental
2 terms, and I'm glad we was able to live through that shit and see that.
Yep.
Like, if we never see it again, which it more than likely we'll see it again. We will.
You think so?
We will.
Keep it a buck. You think so?
I think we're going to see a woman now.
A woman. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I think Camila, a lot of African American women are really behind Camila Harris. Word. So, if you got that, because African American woman is the dominant thing in the world. So, you gotta, if you're not behind an African American woman,
you're gonna be fucked up.
You're gonna be fucked up.
They know for real, cause then she gonna be telling the truth, even though she got a fucked up little past. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, look, past, bro.
People don't like that too, but look, it's one of those things where, I mean, in her situation, she's just doing her job.
Okay.
She doing her job, but too, it's like, damn, I thought the little dude was about to fall off the thing, bro. Oh. But she was doing her job, but it's like, I understand, but it's like, it's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand, because I was that part, like, man, nah, she didn't do shit to, save us, like, but you gotta think, T.I. said this, ain't every kinfolk ain't skinfolk.
Yeah, man, every skinfolk ain't kinfolk.
So, like, I ain't saying she ain't for us, but it's just maybe this, if that would have did that may have would have fucked up her plan for now.
You know what I mean?
So, it's just one of those things where it's like, if then these white people, bro, they be having you on the shit stick, like, either jump off this bridge or jump off that bridge.
Pick one.
Pick your poison.
Because it is the truth. I don't know why they think like that, but they don't know that we already got the gif. Mm-hmm. And now it's a different type of story because no one's falling for that bullshit.
Yes,
anymore.
bro.
And that's where they lost their power.
Yes.
That's where they lost their power. And I feel like Obama kind of did set the generation. You got to remember, he set a generation for middle and high schoolers.
Yes.
So, like, you got to think about it. The generation that were either just about to leave middle school, which we were,
yeah,
and starting high school.
I think I was just in high school.
You know what I mean? You just started high school.
He was in there for 8 years.
8 years. So you grew up with him. Mm-hmm. You grew up with his daughters. You grew up with
strong.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think about that.
I thought about it, and I got a. That's the reason why I thought about it, bro. I've always been so keen on presidents to where I know now 1 through 46. Front to backwards, back to frontwards, because we had to learn that shit in school, bro.
What school you go to?
Bro, I'm from South Carolina. Charleston, South Carolina, Oakland Elementary, bro. We had to do this shit on stage.
God, Lee, I would have been like, God, fuck this shit. I don't even know.
At that time, it was Washington to Bush. All right, so that's cool.
All white men.
All white men. Message. But like, that's what I think another reason why they made us do that shit, bro. Because it was so much shit, and I'm from South Carolina.
Leaders.
Bro.
That's what
Confederacy, they made us learn that shit. We had to learn South Carolina history before we learned world history, which is so easy because it's legit all of the United States history. I'm legit from where the slaves are sold at, G. So they fucked us up, bruh. They made niggas think about other shit, but teach his own. Like, at the end of the Book of Nas, last 2 words was love yourself. For for like the final message, I do love giving people, the riders, the last word. How would you like to describe, or what would you like to tell the ones out here, like, who suffer from depression? Because we're coming up on National Suicide Prevention Week. This week coming up, and I kind of want to post it this week. Give some motivation if you don't mind. If you are uncomfortable for it, brother.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
So, and when I say love yourself, I mean it for real. Right. Like, I mean it for real, because I got friends that, and it all starts from just anything you want to do, relationships, you know, work ethic, or whatever you're doing. You have to love yourself in every single situation. Yeah. Because if you're in a relationship, if you don't love yourself, you don't figure out who you are first. You have to figure out who you are. You got to find your identity. So it's like one of those things where if you don't love yourself, you're gonna continue to bounce in different relationships. There's no growth into that. We're getting old now. We're getting old now. So it's like you gotta love yourself. You gotta sometimes being alone is, it's okay to be alone. Yeah. That's when you gain the most thoughts. Like, that's when you think about the most shit. True. Like, if you're fighting demons, that's when you probably fighting your demons. Yep. Like, it's stuff that you gotta do, and sometimes being alone is okay. But I think sometimes people don't understand that, and some people just gotta be with somebody, gotta be around people. They want that attention. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like you gotta love yourself. Like, look back in the mirror. Like, you should be able, like, if you look in the mirror right now, and you should be able to tell yourself something so positive that you really feel like you're really there. Like, you're there, but it's like you really gotta actually dive into yourself and figure out what you want to do. Because if you don't know, so you're gonna be fucked up out here. And it's just, which I've been through shit. So I've seen the shit end of life and the good end of life in the middle of life. So it's like, I know where I don't want to go. I know where I want to go. So I know what I need to do to get to that point. For sure. So I've been through like Nipsey said, I've been through every emotion when doing what I want to do. Rest in peace. So it's one of those things where you just gotta, you can't dwell on the stuff that makes you, put you in that funk. Like, you gotta take that shit on the chin, figure out a way to get behind it. But you gotta keep moving.
Tell me that thing, man. You know what I'm saying, man? That's a message, G. From Danny C, you know what I'm saying?
I like that, a message from Danny C. I'm taking this.
Man, hey, bro. That's what we do out here, man. On Silver Rise, I try my best to make the humble people talk their shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can understand, at the end of the day, you gotta really know, hey, they really are serious about what they're doing, and they also are motivating and helping and doing something that I really think is dope.
You got to, man, because at the end of the day, bro, either you're gonna secure your freedom, or you're gonna be the one looking to secure your freedom.
That is a bar, like I said earlier, bro. No, for real, no bullshit. That's a bar. Secure your freedom, dog. Like, you gonna take a motivational speaking when you get older, like on some old shit when it's said and done.
You know what's crazy? You know what's fucking crazy? I'm gonna tell you another story.
What's up?
And that I probably only my wife know.
Tell me, man.
When I used to work at Finish Line.
Word. Shout out to Finish Line, bro.
Back in the day, like, this was like probably 2013-ish.
Okay.
It was a man. It was a dark-skinned man with a white beard, older guy.
Okay.
And I was young at the time. Yeah. So he randomly came up to me because he was just talking to me and stuff like that. I was trying to sell him some shoes.
Of course.
I'm just trying to sell him some shoes, trying to get him a commission.
You know what I'm saying?
But after a while, he told me, he was like, I got a message from God. Like, I got a message from God. And I was like, okay. Back then, I'm more, spiritual is different. I don't want to even go that route. Because some people be butt hurt.
Respect, bro.
But it was going off there. But other things where he was like, God said, continue to do what you do. He said, whatever you got to do in life is going to be on him. It's going to be on his checkbook. He said he could see myself being a teacher, being myself a teacher, and I'm like, nah, I'm not being whatever. But that actually stuck, like, and it's crazy because I really never really thought about being I'm just talking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because I'm just talking because that's just, I always been, like, even if you ask people know me, I've always been positive.
Yeah.
Because if you, like I said, if you're negative, that shit karma's a bitch, bro. We all experienced it.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch. You gotta be positive, because like I said, life is too short. Cat Williams say that shit a lot.
He does.
Life is too short.
That is so true.
If you gonna be negative, you like I said, once you get to that judgment day, you gonna be like, fuck, I ain't do nothing positive. I ain't
wasting my time. No, for real, bro. That's so crazy. I just was thinking about Cat Williams, bro, because I'm watching his Chronicles, man. Yes, he's hilarious. People think about that, but they do go past of what he does be saying, other than his jokes.
He be saying some real shit.
They
like
go
if
past
you really go like watch his like comedy skits, sometimes it's damn near. Cat Williams should be a motivational speaker. He be motivating and getting you and laughing at the same time, and that's bro, that is great marketing, because laughing is actually good for you.
It's great for the soul.
Yes,
it's great for the soul.
It's great, and it's crazy because I'm gonna hit you with these punchlines, but you gonna remember.
Yeah.
You gonna remember what else I say, and it's crazy because Cat Williams will really say some real shit. And it would just go over your head. Like, you just wait for the next joke. Like, nah.
Avondale's finest.
Right. Life is too short, dude. Life is too short, bro.
Damn, dog. Let me hit him off with this, because I want to just make sure the camera gets this. Let them know where they can find you at for the socials, so I can just do, you know what I'm saying? Where can they find Danny Certified at real quick?
Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram is Danny Certified _.
Okay.
I think my YouTube is Danny Certified Visuals.
Okay.
If you go to my Instagram, I got like a whole link tree.
Exactly.
You can go to, but
the link tree.
You
know what I'm
saying? Danny Certified _ on Instagram, and I think I'm Danny2 Certified on Twitter. I think.
Yeah.
But Twitter's my shit. That's where I'm at the most. Twitter.
Man,
Twitter is the best social media on the planet.
You definitely ain't from here, but you from here. I get it, bro. Cause I'm from the South, and we used to fuck with hella other shit. But other than when I came up here, it was all Facebook. Before it was MySpace. I'm like, damn, bro. Now it's like Twitter is the West Coast and shit. Like,
Twitter is.
I fucking love Twitter.
Twitter is, bro. I had my Twitter account since 09.
Damn,
no, I'm sorry, 11. I'm sorry, I had it since 11.
A Twitter OG out here.
Bro, I literally had it, and I never got rid of my account. I just stopped, messing with it because everybody would jump to Facebook.
Yeah.
But Facebook is so negative, man.
Facebook is so old.
Facebook is so negative. It's just the people that, it's like high school. Like, you just feel like you just close to people that you was in high school with. But Facebook is so negative, dude. So I try to stay away from it. Instagram make you think, Instagram is my creative.
Yeah.
My creative social media. So I go there to think about being creative or look at examples of being creative. But Twitter, if you want to find me on Twitter, I'm most active on Twitter. Twitter,
right there, you know what I'm saying? And this is Danny Certified. I'm Silver. We already rolling. We've been smoking, talking about some good shit. Y'all go check out them videos that my dog.
I just dropped a new one, actually.
Let them know, man.
The artist's name is Third Bang.
Okay.
He's from Cincinnati.
Okay.
I just shot that. It just released on Friday, so check that out. It's on my playlist. It's not on my YouTube page. It's on their YouTube page. So
okay.
Check that out.
All right, we're going to check that out. Thank you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Keep bringing that heat, man, for real, man. Keep inspiring. Keep doing everything, man, and just keep thugging it out, man. Thank you for taking your time out and being on this show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Silver. That's Danny Certified, and we out this bitch. Y'all stay safe,
Shining
man.
out.
You know? All right, so got that out the way. You mind doing me one more solid, bro, before I let you slide?
Yeah, what's up?
If you be looking at camera, man, just be like, hey, yo, introduce yourself. Hey, yo, Danny Certified. I'm my boy Silver. We on Silver Rides. We already rolling.
Okay. Danny Certified. Well, that's my name.
You know, introduce yourself.
Say it one more time.
Hey, yo, what's up? Danny Certified. I'm on Silver Rides. Or you can be like, I'm with my boy Silver, and we already rolling.
Danny Certified here with my boy Silver, and we already rolling.
You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah. Appreciate you.
I got some,
thank you.
I should have shouted that out, but I got some merch and shit coming out too.
Say that shit, man. The camera don't stop.
Got some merchandise coming out here soon. I'm only doing pre-orders because I'm just trying to see how the shit work.
Okay.
But, I'm working on that project actually.
Okay.
I like to do everything like a project. So I'm coming photo shoot, all that shit before I even show any type of design.
Okay.
It's got my major, my favorite quote line that I think is the strongest is that you're still learning.
You're still learning.
Oh, damn. But, still learning.
Fuck that. We're going to get on the audio. Say that shit, bro. Still learning, my nigga.
I was still recording. Still learning. So, I'm dropping that. I'm dropping 2 colors. I ain't gonna tell y'all the colors. The colors dope, but always know that you're still learning in life. All right.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. I apologize for the technical difficulties.
You make it work. You're doing it,
You
man.
know, man.
At the end of the day, as long as you're doing it.
Thank you, man. Hey, stay safe out here, man.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy
Yes,
the
sir.
fireworks if you're gonna see them, man.
Thank
It's
you for
out here.
reminding
That's
me.
why I'm about to go see
Oh,
them.
yeah, we about to get my wife together. We about to make sure do that.
Go ahead, have a good one, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you know when it's drop. I'm gonna throw some links to you too if you want to share it whenever during the week.
Okay.
All right,
All right, bet, bro.
Stay up, man.